Enrique, I must be blind to know how to work with this. Well, you can have an idea. I think. Well, excuse me. It's I must improve my expertise with this tool. People with blindness must hear quickly and finish quickly, and then from the native website that have been built by the Spanish National Blind Association, is a very, very powerful, a very important entity in Spain. We can use the website even if we have no hands, even if we have Parkinson, even if we are blind, if we will have impaired vision, even if we have arthritis, any kind of problem to talk with the laptop. Then we are trying to promote this kind of tool. We are trying to dress every hotel with braille, little signals in vinyl and relief to make easier the things so simple like choose between shampoo or body milk. Then you can put body milk and you must spend 20 minutes to clean your hair. Then we put those transparent little indications in several places in our room or in common areas. We translate in braille every menu in restaurants. We have created a basic pack of signalétic braille and relief. Then like this, we don't disturb the fashion of this place, but we clearly indicate where is warm water, cold water, with a very simple way, or here, and the amenities, or with plans of orientation for blind customers, like this one in Minorca Island in Balearic Island, Spain. And we try to promote and make new tools like this magnetical key for your door of your hotel. In the QR code, you have the description of the church of the village, the menu of the restaurant, etc., etc., etc. You can put in this code all the information interesting for your clients in the hotel. We try to promote every kind of sensorial activities in hotels. Obviously, we try to be very, very proud with physical accessibility, especially in bathrooms, for example. And we try to, that's a Milano hotel, we try to be very, as I told, very sensorial. And we try to promote this. That's a television team in Spain working in a hotel with 2 clients, blind clients. The rewards are ever fantastic. I think we provide nice experiences to people that before didn't imagine they could have a tour in the Medina, the ancient Medina of Tetuan in Morocco, for example, in a wheelchair with a bicycle, for example, or this Spanish journalist spending a weekend in a hotel, absolutely adapted for with signature in braille and relief. We've had won 2 awards in the last 2 years with the ex-former DG of UNESCO, for example, and also in the Barcelona University. And I think our challenge is to provide universal spaces for all, like Roberto explained a little bit before, and to give visibility for this kind of tourism. We try to make people to touch and to know this kind of tools, for example, are very, very unknown in general. Here we invite children to touch a picture, to imagine how a blind boy must visit a museum, for example. And we provide hotels with all those kind of little tools that are very practical. Also, we promote commercial actions for the hotels. We make the picture, the report, the photographic report of each hotel. We provide also with a native access card with many facilities for clients of hotels, or new tools like this avatar with automatic translator of deaf language. Then we put a text and the system translates into Russian, Italian or English. Then we can put the message concerning our hotel, and we will have if our web page is in 6 languages, we will have also 6 languages in deaf system. Advertising for free in medias, because we are an onlus, an NGO. Promotion. And concerning cultural routes, we have 2 products. Now we are going to offer 2 weekends to 2 persons here, present here, to taste 2 of our hotels in Spain and in Morocco. The first is the Oasis Way in Elche, Spain. It's a World Heritage. Here, the UNESCO Association of the Palm Tree Forest permit us to know the history and the culture associated to the oasis culture and agriculture. Then we have history, culture, agriculture all together in a very, very nice experience. And we can do this in wheelchair, or in we have tools for several kind of disabilities, and that's the Hotel Huerto del Cura. Now we are going to offer 2 nights in this hotel for you. The second, well, you will have this voucher, and congratulations to the winner. And we have a second project for the end of this year. We are going to create a pilot of total accessibility in a hotel, in a really special hotel in the Kasbah Taurirt in Ouarzazate in the south of Morocco. We can think it's an impossible space to be profited with a wheelchair, or if I'm blind, for example. Then we are trying to, in 2-3 months, we will create this pilot with every kind of accessibility tools to be profited by any kind of client with specific needs. We have had here Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt during a week with the children. And we are also offered now 2 nights in this hotel. Okay. We have many collaboration, great collaboration by many institutions and enterprises. And now we have 52 hotels at this moment in Italy, Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. And I invite you to join us in Facebook. We are very active in Facebook. Well, we are going to, I don't know, can we proceed now to offer, or wait to the end? Better to the end, eh? Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
to introduce me? Do I have to introduce myself?
Do you have a slide? With the mic.
Let's close this. Shall I close this? Yeah.
Yes.
You have the adapter here? Okay. Here it goes. Then I need my earphone. Is the moderator going to introduce me, or shall I introduce myself?
All right. Introduce
You?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, now Enrique Varela, yeah, because a double surname is Spanish. They have a lot of surnames.
A little bit Italian.
Yeah. Enrique Varela, that is our partner in Caltwis, or Fundación Tecnología Social, that relates to the use of technology for social purposes. Is going to make this presentation about accessibility and technologies. Okay, Enrique, the floor to you.
I'm going to try my computer working.
Okay.
I think it's going to work because it is a Mac anyway, but...
Oh, okay. You are already on the wall. Okay.
I'm on the screen? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for being here until the very end. And thank you for your patience. I'm going to be shorter than the rest probably, because I have one of the advantages of being the last is to, and probably the least, is to have the ability to shorten or speeding up the end of the conference. And I know we are in a delay, so I'm going to try to be shorter. Another advantage is having heard the previous speeches, in particular, Roberto, I completely agree with your concept, which I am part of it. Your concept of disability, disabled, design for all, design for whatever. And, well, as a person, first of all, I consider myself a person that, amongst other things, I'm blind. But it's just, or is also, it's a physical condition that has certain influence in my life, in my way of life, or in my way of living, but it shouldn't have influence in how I am treated by the society. In other words, everybody is disabled in terms of flying. So that is why we invented the planes. And that is why we flew from Madrid to Milano. So, why I am using a Mac instead of the PC on this place? I'm not a fanboy. I prefer probably a PC. I have been 20 years using PC, so more than 20 years. But, and it's going to be another of my conclusions, since with a little bit of help of law, accessibility is considered. I don't believe in accessibility as well as a concept. I believe in customization. Technology has the ability right now to be customizable for each and everyone according to their demands or their needs. So why am I using a Mac instead? If this PC were a Mac, I don't need to have anything else than pressing two keys, and I would have my VoiceOver here. VoiceOver is a speech system for me, as a blind, to get into the computer. What if you lose the screen? You have the power of the PC, the power of the computer, but you cannot see anything. If I cannot listen to my screen, I cannot see or feel or do anything with the computer. It is absolutely the same. Steve Jobs one day has to accomplish with the 508 in the United States that says, as a Saxon law, they are shorter and very easy to understand. If you want to sell products to the USA government, you have to be accessible. And he took the opportunity, and instead of thinking about fucking laws and things like that, he thought about business, about market. And that is why we, as blind people and deaf people and other disabled people, are using Mac instead of PCs. That's it. For me, accessibility or making life easier for everyone is, as an entrepreneur, is also business. Well, let me just, I have some problem here. I'm gonna, as an example, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about, let me just order my notes here. Okay. I'm going to tell you a little bit about one of our experiences that is called Satellite's Way, based on the Camino de Santiago, on the St. James Way, that someone is called the Way of Stars, because apparently pilgrims were guided by stars in the Middle East when this route started. So since we applied technologies in 2010, we are going to repeat the experience next year. And in fact, on the 26th and 27th, we are going to have a demonstrator as a dissemination event of Cultways. We are going to perform the 2 last stages of St. James Way. So if you want to share, as you can. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about our foundation, Fundación Tecnología Social, literally Foundation for the Social Technology. Amongst other tools, there are technical tools, and our mission is considering this toolbox as a powerful way to help people living a little bit better, helping them in the quality of life. In life, there are architecture, tourism, etc., etc. And there are technological tools as well. So we are considering this a tool for society, for helping, and for life, which is important. Everybody agrees that life is the one thing that we have in common. We are diverse, but life is common to everybody. So, in 2010, we said to our board of directors, our patronate, about my idea of mixing technology and tradition in the Satellite's Way, in St. James Way. And the question from 2 or 3 of our patrons was, well, why mixing these religious spirits we have when we make when we perform the Camino de Santiago and so on with technology? It's curious. We are talking about just three years ago, and about a foundation that is dedicated to technology. But it was the first question, or one of the first questions. And well, I immediately thought about the scallop shell, and I said, well, from the very beginning, pilgrims have used technologies. Scallop shell was a tool to drink water, as well as other things were used that were the technology, the 2.0 of that time. It's also a good food, seafood. If you want to share us in Galicia, they are great. So it is absolutely compatible, and we really showed that it was so during this project covering 32 stages with some ICT and non-ICT pilgrims. The object was not just using technology, but train the pilgrims, elderlies and so on, how to use these kind of technologies to be more safe and secure, and to take advantages of the compass and other tools we used during these 32 days we spent in these 700-something kilometers from Roncesvalles to Santiago de Compostela. So that was, in summary, the project that we are going to repeat next year. And we succeed. I'm gonna put you a little video right now that will tell you about. So we made it easy with these applications and training the pilgrims on how to use them. It was a good demonstrator of the technology of 3 years ago that in fact has changed a little bit in some aspects. Now it's better. Next year we will see different things and we will test different things. We made it secure and safe, using technologies as well, as you can see. And we made it also fun and cultural. And that is probably why we have been called to be members of Cultways, giving them our knowledge on how we could mix technology and cultural roots for everyone. So I'm going to try to get the audio here to put you a short video that was made from more than 300 hours we made with video, I think. Yeah, it's going to work. So mind the fire and watch the video.
What hidden forces make people go on a pilgrimage? To do the route of Santiago de Compostela, we don't know. People need goals, to go places, and to do so they've used varying kinds of technology to observe the stars, clamshell to drink water out of, and the route of Santiago de Compostela played a key role in the cultural exchanges between the Iberian Peninsula and the rest of Europe during the Middle Ages. Immersed as we are in the era of communications, information and multimedia, these days we use slightly more sophisticated technologies such as the GPS. Today, more than ever, we can see how intelligent technologies applied with design for all criteria make daily living easier, both at work and in our free time. We now use satellites instead of stars to guide us on our route. At FTS, our main mission is to add ICTs to our toolbox to make sure that they're affordable and easy to use. That's why we've chosen the route of Santiago de Compostela as a way to show that daily living is easier, more comfortable by using technology centered on people and developed with design for all criteria.
Ahora la tecnología ha avanzado tan rápido que la gente no la comprende.
That was me.
By the way. Es cómoda si se usa una tecnología razonable, una tecnología apropiada en el sentido que es la gente la que se apropia de la tecnología, no la tecnología de la gente, pues las cosas son más fáciles para todos, tanto en el camino como en la vida diaria.
The route of the satellites was a pilgrimage taken by ICT users in 2010. Following the so-called French route between Roncesvalles and Santiago de Compostela, this route will be taken every year. It's open to everyone, but especially to disabled people, who the organizers provide with support technologies. Famous people, like the cyclists Miguel Indurain, accompanied the pilgrims along the route. The blind athlete and singer Serafine Zubiri, who has represented Spain twice at the Eurovision Song Contest, did the 738-kilometer route together with 10 other people. Different applications were tested along the route: GPS without a screen, iPhone applications, BIDI codes that read the mobile terminals, and many others.
El camino hacia ti mismo y hacia los demás, que ahora viven algo eterno como tú y como yo. Hay una línea en el cielo que nos unirá siempre a los dos.
In each of the towns along the route of the satellites, members of the public were able to visit the mobile display, which showed the responsible use of technology and how it can help integrate people and make them more independent. There was time to chat, for getting together and chilling out, for preparing and commenting on the stages, and for solemnities, such as when the pilgrims and their companions were named honorary Knights of the Order of the Route of Santiago.
Pero desde luego hay la vocación de seguirlo haciendo todos los años, defender los principios del Camino de Santiago y defender sus fines.
And the prize for everyone, reaching Compostela on a sunny day after such a hard journey. The Compostela, the diploma awarded to all those who take the route, and the satisfaction of a job well done, of technology put to good use.
Well, it's a summary of the 2010 edition, and that is why, as I said, the reason why we have been called to participate in this great project. I think we shall end it very soon as a project, but in which I have the hope to continue as a business. And just for leaving you these two sentences, that is a summary. There's no worse disability in life than a bad attitude. I really think so. And it is true that accessibility is a right. It is not a luxury, but it's amongst, on the top of that is business also. This is my contact details, and thanks for listening and for watching. I have four escalofríos for you here as a souvenir of the Camino de Satélites. A ver. One for you. Handmade it. Hand painted. Enrique,